So my name is Abby, and I come up from a background of ultra running. Like before coming to the gym, the Function Health Club, I absolutely had no idea about um mobility, function, like general function of the body. All I used to do was run a lot, bike a lot, and I think what I wanted to achieve was complete mobility in terms of I also want to do a triathlon in future. And I felt like if I want to run, bike, and swim one after the other, I needed a certain range of mobility. And I got to know that in my first assessment itself when I joined the club, that I had absolutely no range of mobility when it came to my hips and all that stuff. So I felt like I definitely needed to get into it. And I did a basic Google search as to which are the good gyms close by. But the Function Health Club, in terms of it's not a regular gym that people go to, I never really liked going to a regular gym where you just go to lift weights. And I felt I need to do something like this that excites me instead of just being monotonous. I think when I started doing the classes as well as the personal training, I started with the personal training and then graduated towards the classes. I felt Function Health Club provides with a great ecosystem for everyone to challenge themselves, and that's kind of a daily reward that I get every day. If I don't feel challenged, I feel something incomplete within me during a given day or a week. So if I'm not challenged at work, I definitely look forward to getting challenged over here, and there is no doubt that I won't be challenged on any given day when I come over here. So the most rewarding part for me is getting challenged whenever I do the workouts over here. Yeah. So I never knew how to skip ropes, a single under basically. Um, I always ignored that for most of my childhood, and I felt like, okay, it's never going to be useful until the coach over here asked me, let's do a double under. And I thought, oh, what is a double under? I don't even know how to do a single under. So, in my mind, it was very difficult to do a single under, but the coaches over here kept encouraging me to put in like few minutes of practice instead of doing the regular warm up. Why don't you just do a few minutes of single under every day? Uh, that was my first achievement in the last 1 year of joining Function Health Club, that I was able to do a single under. And the second one was I could never perceive myself being upside down against a wall. I was able to do my first wall supported handstand, hold myself over there for a minute or two. I think those have been my single most achievements so far after joining Function Health Club. Yeah. So like I said, I do a lot of running. I do ultra running, and whatever I do within the gym, the workouts, that has helped me, I think, get better at running. So even if it is my training runs or if I go for races, I definitely have felt the difference compared to a 100K that I ran a couple of years back versus the 100K that I ran a month back. My recovery was great. I didn't have any issues while running. I could feel that it's just not my legs, but my upper body is also in the journey of running. Earlier, it just used to be my legs. So I used to train my legs, but my upper body used to get worn out by the end of it. But I had a great recovery post the races. So it's kind of like I feel a lot more fulfilled in a way, that what I'm doing outside is kind of is helping me. Whatever I'm doing in the gym is kind of helping me with whatever I want to do outside the gym. So that's the kind of fulfillment that I get. Also, lesser injuries now, so that's a good thing. So I think Function Health Club has a community which actually encourages everyone to challenge themselves no matter where they are in their fitness journey. I was in a different place compared to so many of the members when I started the group classes. And initially, I used to think, oh, they can do it, but I cannot do it. But then the coaches over here, they kind of put you into a mental state wherein they encourage you to push yourselves against your previous thing, what you used to do. So trying to better yourself than what you were yesterday or the last week. So everyone, and I have seen that with other folks as well, if someone is having an injury, the coaches will definitely talk to them and they can ask questions, even if it's a group class. So that's one thing that I felt really good. Like, even if it's a group class, no questions are unanswered. You can always ask your coaches whatever you feel like in terms of, hey, I have a limitation in doing this, how can I modify this workout? So there's always room for modification, and that's why I feel that everyone has something to benefit from such kind of a community. I think joining Function Health Club, um, honestly, and I've written this in so many testimonial emails to Caroline and Morgan, that this has been the single most best decision of my life. The last 1 year since I have joined Function Health Club has been amazing for me in every sense. Like, even when I go back home, I have those endorphins swimming in my body. I feel really good that it was a really great workout. I pushed myself to as much as possible that evening, and it's kind of like a peaceful sleep that I have in the night, and that encourages me to come back the next day and give it a bit more so that I can have the same feeling. That feeling also translates into workplace, into relationships, into everything. So I think for anyone, and this is my experience, for anyone else it could be a very different experience in terms of how they feel, but there is this thing that you'll definitely get to gain something good when you're part of such a community and getting to these workouts in a community.